Assalamu alaikum and welcome everyone. I'd like to introduce you to the Arduino Uno series that I'm going to begin. I'm quite excited. I do have a passion for microcontrollers. I do find them quite interesting, and I do wish to share, I guess, my passion to as many people as possible. What we're going to cover through this series is quite simple. It's going to be divided into different parts just to make it, just so we're able to just navigate through the series quite easily. Just in case you don't want to go back to any content, you find it quite easily. We're going to divide into parts. Part 1, this is the blueprint that I've made. Part 1 is going to be just so we're able to understand what an Arduino is, the boards, the pins of an Arduino, what they mean. There's some LEDs on them just so we understand what they all mean, what they do. And we're also going to go through the UI of the Arduino IDE program just so we understand what we do. Part 1 is skippable. It's not very important. We will cover all the topics that we cover in part 1 throughout the course. However, if you do want that one piece that joins all the information, instead of having it divided throughout the course, it will be found in part 1 and part 2. It will be found in part 1 and what's I guess its respective title. For part 2, however, that's when we're actually going to delve into coding. It's going to be quite simple, quite basic coding. Like I said, there's an LED on the board. We're going to learn how to light that one on. We're going to understand how a breadboard works, how it's arranged. It's quite simple. I'm going to have a separate video on that, just going in depth of what a breadboard, what it does, how to make less mistakes and whatnot, how to organize it correctly. And the final step, we're going to go, and the final part of part 2, we're going to learn how to use a Arduino Uno, the breadboard, and a resistor. How to be able to turn the LED on and off. It's quite simple stuff, not too complex. Part 3 is when it gets more complicated, a little bit, not too much. Maybe part 4 and 5 is when we actually get to use sensors, different types of inputs, different input devices is when it gets, I'm really excited. I can't wait for us to just move on throughout the course and see how far it takes us. But from my side, I haven't seen any community or too much of a community that's joined into one in terms of in YouTube. I have a Discord linked in the description just in case you do have that passion and you want to meet people of the same interests.